Yeah, that is smell good. Coming into the car today, it's got this musty, damp vinegar type smell. And it's not the first time. It's happened probably at least a couple of days this week now. So I think there's something going on with the cabin air filters in the car. So it's probably just time to change it. So like I said, it's not just starting today. It's been a couple of days now where that smell has been coming up. So, and I know that's always the number one sign. I listen to the reason whys of cabin air filter needing to be replaced. According to Tesla's schedule, the cabin air filters are supposed to last 2 years, and if you have HEPA or carbon filters, those should last 3 years. But I think for the most part, I'm not sure, but I think a lot of people have issues where it doesn't take that long. Like I said, first thing you get is a smell. Because typically the AC when it runs, I think the way the whole thing is set up, there's like stuff that condensation or dampness that's retained in the air filter. And typically when you shut off the car, sometimes you might hear the AC still running because what it's doing is it's trying to dry out that area. And so sometimes it works, but I think sometimes it also does not. But I think in this case, this car now we've had it for a year and 3 months now. My wife's Model Y, so it's definitely it's not 2 years yet, but I think it just might be time to change it, the air filter. So I already have a activated charcoal or carbon air filter at home. I'm probably just gonna go and swap it out, and then maybe we'll get the 3 years that Tesla says of the new one. So that's what we're gonna do today. Hopefully this helps somebody if you get that smell and you're wondering, okay, what's going on? It's most likely your cabin air filter. So let's get to it. So first, here's what I'm going to be using. I have this Spudger Tools clip removers. You're going to need this to take away some of the paints on it. And then before I get into this, I have this coil cleaner. This is by Arm & Hammer. I like this one because it's got some kind of nice smell to it. There's another one that I wanted but was out of stock on Amazon. That one has like a little hose that you can use. I actually recommend something that has a hose because that way you can direct the spray into the coil, but I'm going to be using this today. And then I've had this along for a while now. It's from Temai, and it's basically activated carbon air filter, and so it comes with some instruction that tells you how to change it. And then with all Tesla, the 300Ys, they have two, so you have two filters in here. You can see, so that's one, it's the second one, and then they include some tools in here for you. Okay, so if you don't have this, you get one that comes with it. This takes out the clips and you can use this to pry out, and then you have a hex nut wrench here, or socket, and then an X wrench, I guess. So you have everything you need to really, and it looks like it's different. If it's a 3 and Y, if it's a 3, then you need just this, and if it's a Y, apparently there's some different screws where you need this. So if you're getting this brand here, they give you everything you need. I know there's a few options out there on the market now. I don't know what comes in them. But I've had this probably like 6 months now, and at that time there weren't too many options. So let's get to it. We're gonna be doing a lot of work in that area over there. So this panel has to come out. The little panel on there has to come out. So first, I'm gonna push the seat all the way back, make some room for us to work, and then, okay. All right, so if I'm gonna follow this instructions over here, it's not much to it. First, you're taking out the clips from under here to disconnect this. Then I'm gonna pull that out and then go further in there. You do want to probably take this out first because that's gonna open up this spot here for you. So there are certain spots that you need to get the clips out from. So there's one back here. That's one. So just take this like so. And that's that. And then there's a few more over here. And that come to this one. And that's it. Next, you're going to disconnect the light, which is right here. Press the clip and pull. Now, this one is a lot harder to take out. Last time when I was checking this out, I couldn't get it out, and I just had to unscrew the whole entire speaker. So let's see. Then from here, I'm gonna pull in here, and this spot is always the hardest. You can even feel there's a bump in here. Okay. One thing I will say here is do pay attention. In some cases, this white clips will stay in the holes, like this one. The white clip is in there. In some cases, they will come off with this. If they stay in here, just watch out that you don't knock them into the middle. Okay, so now right there is where the filter is. That's where we're going to be doing the rest of the surgery today. Right here, so let's see if we can get this zooming in here a little bit. This is one, not this one, this one. Yeah, that still says you take this one out and then it pulls off. So let's do it this way. Okay, so now that that's out, let's come back out here. And I'll take this until this goes in this way. So I took that out. And then you've got the filter. So this, oh, at the top, this is the bottom one. The top one is right here. So with that, you pull out. And this is the default filter from Tesla. But looking at this, I don't see, there's no dirt in it. So this is still pretty clean after a year. But it does feel a little damp. Yeah, this feels a little damp. So that's the top one going. And so this one pull up and out. So let's see this one here. That too doesn't look dirty. There's no dirt in them. So I mean, I've checked this already like once, like I said, about 6 months ago, just as clean. But again, like I said, it feels, it's not, I don't know, it doesn't feel too dry in the ridges. So that might be the cause of the smell. So either way, I'm gonna change it because it's been a year anyway. So that's coming out. So now let's see, what does it look like in there? There you go. So you can see the coils. Those are the coils. So far, it looks like they look clean. I'm trying to get some light in here at the same time. It's a very narrow space. So there you go. So far, they look clean. I don't see anything that looks out of the ordinary in there. We'll still go ahead and clean it out anyway and get new filters in there. So that's where this guy comes in. So I'm gonna give it some good shake. And what you want to do is you really want to make sure you're covering the whole, all the coils. So I'm gonna just do this again to get a look inside. So I got inside. Now what I want to do is get the outside. So more this way. Yep. And you can see that it's got some foaming. You can see the foam all the way out here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna leave this alone probably for 20-30 minutes, let it do its thing. It's gonna melt off and drip down under the car. And so at that point, we'll come back and put the new filters in and close it all out. You can see the drip right there of the coil cleaner dripping down from the AC drain. So it's got a little bit more to go. We'll just let it keep doing its thing and then give it some time to dry out. We'll come back. Okay, so it's been about 30 minutes now. Last I checked, everything was all dry. I ran the AC for like a few seconds just to get some air through the coils. And so on that note, we're getting out the replacement ones now, and we're gonna pop those in. So let's see. That's just what it looks like. It's a lot solid, more compared to me. You can see this. Doesn't mean, I don't know if that doesn't mean that affects quality or anything of the Tesla ones. This is just more solid. And so here it says airflow this way, facing front of car. The tabs always stay on the outside, so it's gonna go in this way. And so we take one, it doesn't matter which one is on top or below. I'm gonna take this. All right, so slide it all the way and then drop it. So that's one. And then get the second one, take that same way, confirm airflow this way from the car that way, and this goes up top. Now when you put that, just be careful, make sure you're not pushing the tab of the first one back in. So there we go. Pushing that in all the way, just like that. So I've got a tab for the top one, tab for the second one, and that's done. Just before I close, I'm gonna run the AC, just make sure nothing rattles in there. All right, all good. Turn that back off. And then with that, we're gonna go back to replacing everything we took apart. So first off is this guy. And this guy had this screw. So this is the outside. The inside is the smooth side. This is the outside. So I'm gonna take that key in. For example, get my screw in there. Get it started. Just do that. All right, that's in good. Okay, next up, the side panels. So now we are going to, I'm gonna take the speaker, put it back out here, and then we'll finish this part here. Another way for a good guide, there's this thing here that will go in here. So just stick that and let it go in the middle, like so. And then get your clips. So put that in and then push the clip. That's one. Go. This is one right there. Push. And clip. Another one right here. Everything is back to how it was originally. Panel is back under there. Side panel is back. AC vents clean. I'm gonna run the AC and then just let it do its thing. Okay, and so with that, AC is running. You get the nice citrusy smell from the coil cleaner. It's still in there a little bit, so at least for the next, I don't know how long, it's gonna be a nice smell coming out. But so far, nothing seems to be out of the ordinary. Got new air filters in there, activated carbon or activated charcoal. I don't know if that will help with any kind of odors or anything, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's how easy and how quick it is to change your air filters. I will say too though, this is not gonna be for everyone, right? If you are not comfortable with pulling apart your car, you can always just make an appointment with Tesla and have them do it. I know first time I pulled apart that panel too, it felt like I was breaking something. Like it's like, oh my God, it was hard to pull off, and pretty quick stuff if you got a mind for it. And that's it. We'll see you next time.